Hello, my name is Rakshita. My topic is Domain Name System DNS. Domain name is a symbolic string associated with an IP address. Symbolic string. What is meant by symbolic string? The object that you can use to store the value of a string. For example, see here http Bangalore University.ac.in and followed by path name. This is totally we call it as URL, website or website name, that to Bangalore University. Okay, HTTPS is protocol and Bangalore University is localhost and .in or com etc. that all domain name, and timetable is path name. This local host and the domain name together we call it as domain name, which is fully qualified. Okay, this is an string with an domain name, which having a domain name, it has followed by an IP address. This is an string. Once again I will read. The domain name is an symbolic string associated or combined with an IP address. Now let us know about the IP address. Computer on the internet communicate each other using strings of numbers called IP address. We know that each computer or each electronic device has its own IP address. Like as humans, each person has different name to identify or easy to communicate with each other. Like that, the electronic devices like computers or printers etc., which have its own IP address to identify and communicate with each other by sending information from one device to another device. It is an unique address. IP address is an unique address. IP address function like street address. As I said previously, it made easy to communicate with each device, communication or file transfer etc. The travel information between computers to communicate string of numbers. Okay. It travels information. Okay. Example for IP address is Bangalore University.ac.in. This is an website, and the computer translate this website into IP address. This is the Internet Protocol of Bangalore University. Instead of typing Bangalore University, we can type the IP address of Bangalore University in the browser which we use. It is also easy to view the web page as faster than this local domain typing. I think now it is easy to understood the domain name. There are 7 domain names. several domain names, which are generic top level domain name, and second one is country top level domain name. Generic top level domain name, which the domain names which are shown here, and the meaning of domain name: com, edu, government, gov, and int, mil, mil, net, org. Com is used for commercial business, and edu education. Gov is US government agri, and int is international entity, etc. And the country top level domain names are AU, IN, CL, FR, US, and ZA. And AU means Australia, and IN is India, and CL, Chile, France, US is United States, etc. For an example, see here: pmcs.cs.bu.edu. Here edu is an domain name, which is an generic top level domain name. The domain name meaning is education. Now we can easily know by the help of this. We are try to opening the website, which is an educational website. Here PMCS is the host, and the CS is PMCS local domain, which is a part of BU domain. Okay, which is a part of that BU domain is a part of educational domain. The host and all of domain names are together, we call it as fully qualified domain name. This whole website is converted or translated with the help of name servers. The total website is converted into the IP addresses. Now we know some of the basics about domain name. Let now us know about domain name conversion. Suppose you type whatever the website. I will take www.yahoo.com in the browser. So it checks for its own memory the IP address. The computer checks the address in their memory, local memory of computer. If it is found, then if the IP address is found which is related to the domain name .com, yahoo.com, then the IP address goes to the server and send the web page to the computer which we using. We will get the all information about our searching. If IP address is not there in its memory, then it sends the query to the to search domain name to the internet, and through the internet the query is goes to the name server. Sends the query through the internet to the name server. The name server converts take this query and converts this domain name and sends the IP address through the internet to the server and sends to the computer which we are searching for, and it's stored in its local memory. From next query, you not need to follow these steps. You already that yahoo.com website domain is already stored, IP address is already stored in the local memory of computer, and we can easily retrieve this web page from the server, and we get more information which we required from the server. We can
www stands for World Wide Web, and it is it's invented by English scientist Berners-Lee in 1989, and is an information space, documents and other web resources. It is identified by URL. URL means uniform resource locator, and it is interlinked by hypertext links, and it can be accessed via internets, and it is used for users of World Wide Web. It mainly deals with the non-design aspects of building websites, and which includes coding and writing markup. Web development ranges are mainly used for web-based applications and social network applications and electronic business applications, and it is um, and the documents are formatted in markup language. It is called HTML. HTML means hypertext markup languages, and that are links with the other documents as well as graphics, videos files, and advantages of www, and you can learn anything about in www, and getting virals, also help peoples in more, and social sites, contacts, video calls, and they are used for it is used for graphics, audios, and video files, and it is very helpful to save photos and memories, and and it is used in online banking. And the advantages are too much distraction and limited porn, chatting with chatting youth, wasting times and becoming lazy, getting addicted, fake emails, and spams are used.
Hi, this is Iltaja. I would like to teach about web page. Web page is the internet page displayed on the website is called a web page. Web page is the specific collection of information provided by the website and displayed to a user in a web browser. The information is usually in a HTML or XHTML format and may provide the navigation to other web pages via hypertext link. And the web pages are requested and served from the web server using the HTTP. HTTP means Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And the web pages may consist of files of static text and stored within the web server file system. And the web pages, the client-side scripting can make the web pages more responsive to the user input once in the client browser. Web pages is the resource of information that is suitable for World Wide Web www and can be accessed through a web browser. The web pages is best thought as a set of virtual elements such as paragraphs, titles, tables and images, etc. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Manjula BV from 3rd BSc. My specialization subjects are Physics, Mathematics and Computer Science. I am studying in Government First Grade College. Today I am talking about web browser. First, introduction. A web browser is a commonly referred to as a browser. It is software application for accessing information on the World Wide Web www. Then, when users request a particular website, the web browser retrieves the necessary content from the web servers and then displays the resulting web page on the user's device. Then I will talk about who is developed by the web browsers. The first web browser was developed by Tim Berners-Lee in 1990. Many different web browsers are available for free. All web browsers can go to websites, but each browser has good things and bad things about it. Then some important points on the web browser. Web browser format HTML information displays so the appearances of the web page many differs between browsers. A web browser communicated with web servers primarily using HTTP means Hypertext Transfer Protocol to submit information to web servers as well as fetch web pages. A web page is a document commonly written in HTML hypertext markup language using the internet. Some popular web browsers are Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox, Netscape Navigator, Opera, Safari. And I will tell about other browsers are Flock and Epiphany. Then features of web browsers are navigation button, refresh button, stop button, web browser, address bar, integrated search, tabbed browsing, bookmark button. Then I am talking about some advantages of the web browser. Let you access any type of data from the web, make it possible for programmers to test, develop and deploy softwares, provide you console to write test codes, show you network related information, store your information. Anything have some advantages, then it will be also have some disadvantages. The disadvantages of web browsers are addiction, time waster and causes distractions. Then pornographic and violent images, bullying, trolls and crime, never being able to disconnect from work. Thank you.
Hi, this is Renuka. I am going to explain about web server. A web server is a program that generates and transmits responses to client requests for web resources. Web servers are computers that delivers web pages. A web server is also known as an internet server. How to work a web server? When a client send request for a web page in the server, web server is search for the requested web page. If web page is found, it sends back to the client to response. If web page is not found, web server sends a response for error message. A web server contains one or more websites. A web collection of linked web pages in focus. The one thing is called website. The single page is called web page. The communication between client and server takes place using Hypertext Transfer Protocol or HTTP. The primary function of a web server is to store, process, and deliver web pages to client. Pages delivered are most frequently HTML documents, which may include images, style sheets, and scripts in addition to text content. Many generic web servers also support server-side scripting using Active Server Pages, ASP, PHP, Hypertext Preprocessor. Web servers can frequently be found embedded in devices such as printers, routers, webcams, and serving only a local network. Web servers supports large storage space for storing data of multiple websites. Minimize excess network traffic. Web server consists mainly 4 types. One is Apache Web Server, iOS Web Server, Lightspeed Web Server, and Nginx Web Server. Then the used commonly web servers are two. One is Apache HTTP Server, Internet Information Service, or IIS. They have common differences. IIS Web Server and Apache HTTP Server. IIS is developed by Microsoft. Apache Web Server is developed by Apache Foundation. IIS Web Server is operating system dependent and Apache Web Server is operating system independent. Then IIS Web Server runs in only Windows environment and Apache Web Server runs almost only any operating system including Unix, Apple OS and Linux. IIS is not open source. Apache Web Server is open source. Thank you.
URL presented by Sridevi S. Uniform resource locator. Example http ://www.google.com Intel and privacy. Uniform resource locator is similar as uniform resource identifier. It refers a web address. This document can be web pages, audio, video, or anything else present on the web. Components are protocol, domain, path, port, query string, fragments, the host, name of the computer or group of computers that host the resource which you are referencing. Example Amazon.com. Subdomain, a subgroup of computers within the host organization. Example www.amazon.com. The path, conceptually, it is the file path that hierarchically arranges all the documents on the host directory separated by /. See the above example. Schema, a description of how the internet should be traversed to get the document. Common ones includes the query request for just a part of resource that you are identifying. Start with the question mark. See the above example. The query parameters, details about the query, parameter name, equal, and multiple parameters are and the port, which network port on the host you want to connect to. HTTP default is 80. Username and password. Some schemas requires authentication to be able to access a resource. This is a security issue. The fragment, particular part of the resource that you are interested in. Preface with #. See the structure. It have protocol, domain, path, query string, fragment. See the example. Thank you.
Hi, I am Sindhu. My topic is search engine. Now I explain about search engine. Search engine. Search engine is a web-based tool that enable users to locate information on the World Wide Web. There are too many examples are there, but now I am taking here only three examples. Example for the search engines are Google, Yahoo, and MSN Search. The information gathered by the spider is used to create a searchable index of the web. How do search engine works? Search engine have three primary functions. First one is quarrel, second one is index, third one is rank. Now I explain about first one, quarrel. Quarrel means score the internet for content, looking over the code or content for each URL they find. Second one, index, store and organize the content found during the quarreling process. Once a page is in the index, it's in the running to be displayed as a result to relevant queries. Third one is rank. Rank means provide the pieces of content that will be best answer a searcher's query, which means that results are ordered by most relevant to least relevant. What do search engine want? Search engine have always wanted the same thing, to provide useful answers to search questions in the most helpful format. Advantages of search engine. Here there are 5 advantages of search engine: time saving, relevant, free access, comprehension, advanced search. Time saving means the search engine saves you time in two ways: by eliminating the need to find information manually, and by performing searches at speed. Disadvantages of search engine. There are 5 disadvantages of there. It's slow. SEO is slow. It's at the mercy of the algorithm. It is hard to test. It is hard to target. It is effective promoting one time event. Thank you.
Hi, this is Ankita MR. Today we are going to learn about email. E is a electronic mail. It is a method of exchanging messages or mails between people using electronic devices. Email entered limited use in the 1960s, but users could only send to users of the same computer, and some early email systems required the author and the recipient to both be online simultaneously, similar to instant messaging. Ray Tamilson is created as the inventor of email. In 1971, he developed the first system able to send mail between users on different hosts across the ARPANET, using the @ sign to link the user name with a destination server. Today, email systems are based on a store and forward model. Email server accept, forward, deliver, and store messages. Neither the users nor their computers are required to be online simultaneously. They need to connect typically to a mail server or a webmail interface to send or receive messages or download it. The history of modern internet email services reaches back to the early ARPANET, with standards for encoding email messages published as early as 1973. Next, origin of email. Many US universities were part of the ARPANET, means created by late 1960s. In 1971, the first ARPANET network email was sent, introducing the now familiar address syntax with the @ symbol designating the user's system address. Now we want to know the uses. Business and organizational use. Email has been widely accepted by business, governments and non-governmental organizations in the developed world, and it is one of the key part of an e-revolution in workplace communication, or with the other key plank being widespread adoption of high-speed internet. And it has some key benefits to business and other organizations, including facilitating logistics, helping with synchronization, reducing cost, increasing speed, creating a written record, and email marketing. Reducing cost means sending an email is much less expensive than sending portal mail or long distance telephone calls, telex, or telegrams. Increasing speed means much faster than most of the alternatives. Thank you.
Hi, I am Kavya. Today I am going to teach about email operations. What do you mean by email? Email, it is nothing but sending and receiving a messages to and from anyone with an email address like videos, messages, etc. Email, it is nothing but the electronic mail. It is one of the most widely used features of the internet along with the web. It allows you to send and receive the messages to and from anyone with an email address. The operations that can be performed on email are, it have 6 types, that are creating email account, composing and sending email, reading, replaying, forwarding and deleting email. Now let us move on to first step, creating email account. There are various email service provider available such as Gmail, Hotmail, etc. Create an account using service provider, for example opengmail.com, and create an account. Second step, composing and sending email. Before sending an email, we need to compose a message. When we are composing an email message, we specify the following things: sender's address into field, CC if required, BCC if required, subject of email message, text, signature. Third step, reading email. Every email program offers you an interface to access email messages. Like in Gmail, email are stored under different tabs such as primary, social and promotions. When you click one of tab, it displays a list of emails under that tab. In order to read an email, you just have to click on that tab. The open email may have some file attached with it. The attachments are shown at the bottom of the open email with the option called download attachment. Fourth step, replaying email. Once you click on replay, it will automatically copy the sender's address into the field. Once you are done with the entire message, click send button. Your email is sent. Fifth, forwarding email. The difference between replaying and forwarding an email is that when you replay a message to a person who has sent the mail, but while forwarding you can send it to anyone. Last step is deleting email. If you don't want to keep email into your inbox, you can delete it by simply selecting the message from the message list and clicking delete or pressing the appropriate command. Some mail client offers the deleted mail to be stored in a folder called deleted item or trash, from where you can recover a deleted email. Email operations involves 6 steps. They are creating email account, composing and sending email, reading email, replying email, forwarding email, deleting email. Thank you.
Hi, this is Salma S. Today we learn about working of email. First of all, what is email? Email is an electronic text message constructed and sent to an email client. Working of email follows the client-server approach. In this, client is a mailer, that is the mail application, and server is a device that manages emails. Example for working of email: suppose person A wants to send an email message to person B. Then person A composes the messages using a mailer program, that is mail client, and then select send option. The message is routed to SMTP. SMTP is known as Simple Mail Transfer Protocol to person B's mail server. And the advantages and disadvantages of working email. First, advantages. Emails are easy to use. You can organize your daily correspondence, send and receive electronic messages, and save them on computers. Email are fast. They are delivered at once around the world. The languages used in email is simple and informal. Products can be advertised with emails. Disadvantages of working of emails. Emails may carry viruses. They are small programs that harm your computer systems. Many people send unwanted emails to others. They are called spam mails. Sometimes emails cannot be used for official or business documents. Thank you.
This is Monica NB. Today we are learn about email protocol. Email protocol is a method by which a communication channel is established between two computers, and email is transformed between mail server. When an email is transformed in mail server and two computers are involved, email want to send means two computers are involved because one computer is send the mail and other one receive it. There are various protocols related to email protocol. IMAP, Internet Message Access Protocol. It is the standard protocol for access email from our local server. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is used for communication. Also, it compose or retrieve mail from our account. POP, Post Office Protocol. It provides user to access mailbox and download message to their computer. SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It is used by the mail transfer agent to deliver your email to the recipient's mail server. Advantages of the email protocol. Email is stored locally, so it is accessible without internet connection. You have the option to leave a copy of the message on the server. You only need internet to send and receive mail. Save space on the server your mail account are hosted. Disadvantages: mails won't work without an active internet connection. In case usage is more, you would need a large mailbox storage, which might cost more. Accessing mail little slower as compared to all folders. Get synchronized every time there is a sender or receiver. Thank you.
Hi, this is Raghudian. I am going to explain about advantages and disadvantages of email. The advantages of email is it's free, easy to reference, easy to use, and easy to prioritize, and its speed, global, and good for planet, enough at your fingerprints, and also send remembrance to yourself. And email have some disadvantages also: emotional responses, information overload, lacking the personal touch, misunderstandings, no respect, pressure to reply, and spam sucks up your time, too long, and viruses. Thank you, ma'am.